Me going live tonight wasn't planned. It wasn't announced anywhere. I just picked up the camera and decided to talk with you guys. Yes, I know I have plans of doing live, but I will also make and relate that with you guys. So tonight I want us to discuss something that I've been getting questions about in my DM, and that is what can I do now that um people have been asking me, right? What can I do when I can't go out to my office, when I can't go out to my shop? What can I do while staying at home? And this question comes mostly from um, newly wedded, new moms, nursing moms, and the rest of them, right? But the answer to this question is not only for them, the answer to this question is for everyone, because if you have it going on already, you will be able to figure it out when it's time. Let's say you're single now and you can figure out what to do now that you're single. When you're pregnant, when you are a nursing mom, you will be able to handle it with ease. Yeah, so this is the topic that we're going to be talking about tonight. And I know I didn't announce this, but let's just take it in good faith because I really need to answer these questions. I've been getting a lot of DM. Like the first person asks, I answer, the second person asks. But now that it's constant, I think I have to do a live broadcast. I have to do a live stream about it where I talk about it. So when other people comes to ask again, to be easy for them to get answers to this question. All right. So if you're seeing my face for the first time, hi, you're welcome to the channel. I'm Rachel, Rachel Bryan. Right. So I I I already planned things like this before this kind of questions came to me. So let me take you back to 2020 when COVID hit, the pandemic hit, and then I already started a business. I was doing an online business, and I also had a 9 to 5. Yes, so my online business was more like a side hustle for me. I was having an online store where I sell handbags. Then I was working as I was working 9 to 5 as a biochemist. Yeah, if you're not new to this channel, you should know that I actually studied biochemistry. So I was working in the chemical lab then. So when COVID hit, I I had my goods already in Nigeria and some was still in China as at then. That was 2020. Some was still in China, somewhere in Nigeria, but I had not cleared it as at then. Yes. So when COVID hits, I was stuck. I already paid shipping fee, I already paid for the item. So there was no money with me. And at that point, it dawned on me. Remember, it was COVID and everybody had to go back home. Yes, everybody was in the house. Like after COVID, I wasn't called for the job again till today. So everybody was in the house. There was no income. I was living in my family house. There was no income. You already know that once you're done with school and you're staying in the house, you don't need to ask for money. Yes, you already have that in mind because everything was provided. So if you need extra money for anything, you have to work for your money. Though it wasn't communicated directly to us, but that was what we understood. So at that point, I was stopped. I had no money and the rest. And that was when it dawned on me that, oh, so if there's no movement anywhere, I can't make money. That wired and rewired me. I have to start thinking. So if I can't leave my house, what are the possible ways I could make money? That was when I started doing research on how to make money working from home. Mm-hmm. You now know my story, right? Yes. I started doing research on how can I make money. I started talking with friends, senior colleagues, and the rest. What are the ways I can make money, not only in Nigeria, but outside of Nigeria, I can earn in foreign currency without getting to leave my house. In case, back then I was saying, in case the pandemic hits again, How can I do this? Hi, you're welcome. Feel free to join the live stream and also drop comments or questions where you have, and I will also let you know. Also, let me know where you're watching from. I'm actually in Nigeria. I'm in Port Harcourt, so let me know where you're watching. You're watching from. Okay, let me know where you're watching from. Greetings from the state of Israel. State of Israel. Hey, where is state of Israel? Greetings, JK. You're welcome. All right. Okay. ZKJ, ZKJ vibes. You're welcome. All right. You're welcome. Feel free. Where are you watching from? All right. I'm currently in Nigeria, River State. So back to my story. That was when it dawned on me that if I cannot leave the house, if I cannot leave the house, I cannot make money. And that wasn't the goal. I needed to make money even while in the house. I started doing research. Like it was crazy for me that period. And that was the period I created my first digital course. Yes, I had my first digital course, my first digital class. Hey, New House TV, watching from Port Harcourt. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, I created my first online class then. I was already into importation. What living importation agent and coach. Yeah. So I teach for a living. I teach online for a living. That is what I do. So I already had my China importation course, and I already know how to do China importation, but I didn't have a course. So that period, I tried digital products for the first time. I did my first course that was in September 2020. 2020. Who is this one asking how old are you? How old are you? Okay, just guess my age. Whatever you guess, that's how old I am. Yeah. Okay. So I did that course, and I did it as at then. I did it at 3,000 naira. Oh, you guess 25. So that's how old I am. It's fine. Okay. All right. So let's not get distracted. I started that, and it was a success. Few persons registered for the class. It was a class of 1,500 or 3,000 naira as at then, and I made my first money without leaving the house. I was so excited, and that was the beginning of it. At the end of that year, at the end of the COVID year, I started doing research on what I could do, what I could do, and I went into content creation in 2021. That's second half of 2021, and since then, I make money from the comfort of my home. Right? If you watch my old videos, you will notice that at first, when I was in my parents' house before I got married, I'm married. Yes, I'm a married woman. So before I got married, I was living with my parents, and I was making money from the comfort of my home. After I went for service and came back, I have never used my NYSC. If you're in Nigeria,